Hello and welcome, Leo. My name is Elizabeth Bratcher. I'm a psychic medium and I'm here to do a reading for you for the 7th to the 13th of June. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video today. I do appreciate it. You'll also find I do daily and monthly reads on the channel, and you'll also find that I do live feeds too. There's one on Friday evening at 8 o'clock. If it's not on here, which should be, you'll also find me on Facebook under Elizabeth Bratcher Psychic Medium as well. So with the weekly reads, guys, I don't focus on any particular thing. I'm using my Sun and Moon Tarot. And when I say I don't focus on any particular thing, it just means that I allow whatever energy, there's my Lightsicle deck, to come through. So work, relationship, career, finances, money, goals, intuitions, whatever feels the need to come through. So if I don't touch on the subject this week, then for me this week it isn't piping up as anything that needs to be given focus to. Okay, so I've also given the cards a nice good shuffle before the video started today, so don't waste too much of your time. So just remember, guys, that I am reading for a few of you, so if the energy doesn't resonate this week, that's all good. Okay, but I'd still love for you to come back and join me again on another day. All right. So, Leo, let's have a look and see for you for the week what needs to come through, what needs to come up. So your energy for the week is the Three of Pentacles. This card for me is always a nice energy around like coming back to self, communication with self, affirmation of faith. When I use the word faith, you know, and what that applies to you. You've got the Hermit, you've got the Six of Pentacles, the World, Five of Cups, you've got Justice. Oops. So you're taking a little bit of time to self this week. New opportunities. All right, let's have a look and see. Okay. All right, so Leo, when I'm sitting with your cards for the week, I want to say to you, it does feel like there's a lot of mindfulness, a lot of context to emotion this week. So you've got the Three of Pentacles as the energy, and for me, that card, as I said to you, is always about communication with self. It's like that coming back to self, learning to listen to self a little bit better, but it's also that connection back to faith as well, you know, not that it was lost. And faith, as I said, you know, don't think just religion with that, think about, you know, faith in self and things like that. So you've got the Hermit card, which is a little bit of time of self-reflection and just taking a little bit of that time out. Okay, you've got the Six of Pentacles that's there. All right, so for those of you around money side of things, I feel like it's just touching lightly on money this week and just saying, yeah, it's all good. Things that you're waiting for to come in are coming in. Just keep having a little bit of patience, but keep putting the effort in that's there, okay? So I feel like there's stability for those of you that the stability is already sitting there. I feel like that just is sort of continuing. But for those that are waiting for something to come in, as I said, I start to feel like that news and that energy starts to hit on you this week, okay? Now, you've got the World card that sits there, so, you know, it always shows around new opportunities. It can also, you know, represent money, luck. It's like having, you know, you've got the world in the palm of your hand, you know. And so off the Six of Pentacles and also off of that coming back to self, I do feel like that energy pertains there into the world. And there's a lot of energy that, again, it's like self. It's self. And so, like, for example, when we're sitting good in self, you know, then work's actually naturally going to fly. Where's all my words? Flyer, what the hell is in flyer? It's going to flow better, you know, we're going to have more motivation towards it, we're going to have a feels deeper sense of connection to it. It's all that kind of energy that I'm feeling is really brewing around you this week. Now you've got the Five of Cups, and I feel like that you had an opportunity to sort of really sit in that true energy of this card, because even though it talks about loss, it really, you know, not all is lost. Not all is lost, and you even see in the card that's there, you know, a couple of the cups have fallen, but a couple are still standing. All right, and I feel like you've had that process. That's why the Three of Pentacles energy is sitting there. So you've also got the Justice card as well, okay? And so, again, for those of you waiting for things to come in, like around work and money, I feel like that is there, just, you know, contracts, all of that kind of energy sitting, solidifying that, okay? But for those of you, again, that's coming back, it's like making that commitment to self. It's making decisions that, you know, have effects that are moving forward. And as I said, even though I want to connect to self with that, I keep wanting to go to ideas that come off the back of it, you know what I mean? And so it might not necessarily pertain to a business, but I still want to put creativity into it. I still want to put, you know, all of that kind of energy of growth into it as well. And so I feel like you're making some nice solid decisions around that. You know, you've hit the Five of Cups, you've come through the Justice, and as I said, sit back onto the Three of Pentacles energy that sits there. All right, so there's a really nice strong energy around like that growth and things like that, but it doesn't feel like it's novelistic because you've got some really, you know, decent cards that are here. The Hermit, the World, Justice. You've got 3 major arcana just for the week. Okay, so as I said, it feels like it's significant energy. So definitely make a commitment to yourself and go, yeah, okay, I'm feeling that, and I am going to keep moving forward with it. All right. It's like there's a really lot of to learn about self as well, and like how much strength that you've actually got. So you've got the healing card, okay? So the healing card, and see, that makes sense to me too. You've had the 5 of Cups and Justice that's there. You know, the Hermit, 3 of Pentacles. Again, it's coming back to the fact that you're moving forward. You are moving forward. What this card always just reminds you is to allow that healing in as well. Like, don't be stubborn, you know, and allow that healing to come in. And don't let it define you to a point where you feel like you've got to need that. You need to hold on to it. Okay, so the heartache, challenging matters of the heart, and I think that, you know, we've kind of already shown that. And the confronting fears, you know, and that's a challenging matter of the heart as well, because as I said, you know, you've really taken the time to come back and to know yourself. All right, you've felt the losses, you've sat in the energy of the Hermit and really self-reflected. All right, so take the moment to see what you reflected on, and as I said, just take them and start working with them as well. All right, so showing you've got nice support around you. You've got the Unity card, love, relationships and trust. You know, you're able to reach out and to really not network, so to speak, but to utilize that love and that energy around, bounce ideas, you know what I mean, and things like that. I feel like you can really trust in the advice and support of others that are around you at this time. So then you've got the self-denial card that sits there, okay? So just be mindful not to slip back into the energy that, you know, brought this about into the first place. Self-sabotage, denial, you know, being stubborn, refusal, all of that kind of energy that sits into that card. And your energy for the week is about letting go. You know, letting go of the things that bind you, releasing binds. All right, and so there's, as I said, there's a lot of learning within the energies of that. There's an opportunity there to slip back into old patterns very quickly. So just be mindful, and that's why it is about taking such that big lesson. That's why the world's sitting there, okay? Because it's significant. It's significant, and so trust in that and appreciate it and be grateful for it. But keep working through it. Don't let yourself slip back. Don't let yourself feel defeated. All right? Yeah, there's a lot of energy in those cards for you this week, Leo. All right, that is what I have for you. So I hope that you've enjoyed your reading. A lot of energy that sits there, especially the initial parts of it, okay? So, yeah, it's one of those ones that you might want to sit back and actually watch again as well. So, guys, again, thank you very much for watching today. I do appreciate your time. If you've enjoyed the video, please click the thumbs up button while you're here. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I hope to see you on Friday on the live feed. And until tomorrow, take care and stay safe.